managed democracy
for freedom
is under threat, Jason. It is under threat. And we have to go back to the fight.
Zombie!
Oh my gosh. It has been nearly a year since Helldivers 2 came out. It came out back in February of 2024. We are coming up on nearly a full year of the game.
Almost full year.
And right before they hit the end of 2024, Helldivers 2 did what everybody's been waiting for all year, which is the new update, Omens of Tyranny. Wait, right? Omens of Tyranny? Is that what it's
Fuck
called?
if I know. I just know I'm fighting for freedom, baby.
I know. Well, I should
Give me a
remember.
gun and let me shoot at it.
We had. I should remember this because it was like at the very beginning. But
The Illuminate is here.
Illuminate is here, everybody.
They revealed it at the Game Awards in a very fashionable way. We had the main guy from like the beginning intro. He's out there in his Helldivers outfit, and he's just like, "Democracy is in threat. The Illuminate is here." And we watched the trailer, and what the fuck, dude? I was not expecting this.
What the fuck?
Well, no, I was expecting the reveal. I wasn't expecting how crazy the gameplay is now.
Oh yeah, it's so different.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, they went crazy with it, man. Like they really outdid themselves with this. Omens of Tyranny. That is
There
what
you
it
go.
is. Yeah. So it brings the new faction. There is a new threat, a new front line to fight. It is in now an area that was previously owned by Super Earth, and we're being invaded. And so it's like you have like actually city environments that you can fight in, urban environments that you can fight in, which is really cool to see that in play. And the Illuminates have started to basically take over our human people and take away their humanity.
They're somehow infecting the civilians that were there, so they are basically turned into this alien zombie hybrid that is just swarms you like crazy. So
yeah, they start attacking us, and then they have these little flying things that follow you around and have like little like. They're like basically like scouts, I guess, and they turn like pink lights and they start to like, don't they shock you? Is that what they're doing?
the scouts will shock you, or they'll shoot out basically a flare to call in reinforcements. So you have the zombie type style creature, then you have the scout that comes out,
bitches.
And then you have these jetpack guys that'll fucking shoot at you, and then you have this big old burly looking alien guy with a staff that will shoot at you and beat you up. He's kind of like a mid-heavy type guy. And then the worst thing of all, you have the fucking giant tripods that are like from, what was that movie called? With Tom Cruise?
War of the Worlds.
Yes. Something that looks like that. The biggest issue with the Illuminate is that they have these shield bubbles and these shields over everything. You have to destroy the shield first, which is able to recharge, and then you shoot the enemy before the shield recharges.
Yeah.
That was a lot.
Yeah, they say the Illuminate are spreading through mind control, abducting citizens of weaker dedication to democratic ideals and brainwashing them for a dark purpose, which is still yet unknown to us. These mind-controlled citizens have been twisted and corrupted into a menace called the Voteless. Super Earth's own...
Voteless.
I did not realize this part of it. Super Earth's own people turn against the principles of democracy and fair elections, losing their ability to vote entirely.
The Voteless.
The intentions behind the invasion are still unclear. Right now, they remain as smaller bands of insurgents, which scares the shit out of me. Staging attacks, building mysterious structures, and abducting citizens before disappearing again. It's up to us to stop them from getting their totalitarian tentacles any deeper into Super Earth's domain.
So this is just a small portion of the Illuminate. We are still
Apparently
fighting.
the tripods are baby tripods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still like not doing so hot here soon.
Yeah. So I was watching a video with the one of the game director people, and he was like talking about how they're really excited to finally unveil this, and how they have so many new fresh ideas planned that they're like ready to unveil, but they can't yet, obviously. But this is just a little taste. And what's the biggest newness beyond like they said they wanted this to be more focused on like a horde style situation, whereas like automatons I feel like use. I mean they come at you and attack you and stuff like that, but they're more like brute force and like heavier. There's a lot of swarms with the Terminids, but like this one is like legit like zombie hordes.
It gets
coming straight at
overwhelming
you and
after a
massive
while.
number. I mean, they're easy to kill, but they come in numbers like crazy. You know? But they wanted that to be a thing. They wanted also the addition of the shields on a lot of the Illuminate weapons or Illuminate stuff is crazy because they take down the shield from the freaking the walkers before you can actually kill them, and they take a lot to kill. But like to take the shield, it's like 3 shots of the autocannon, 4 shots even.
4 shots.
It's like,
well, I also found out just recently you can run through the shield and get inside the shield and shoot them.
I heard about that, but then it's like, but then you risk like getting trampled and
hey,
run
risk
over,
and
but
reward, baby. You know. But along with a new faction, Super Earth has not let us behind with our equipment. They gave us a new war bond, which deals with a lot of melee style weapons with the well, not a lot, like
Just
2
one.
of them. Just one?
One, and then the second one is in the Super Credit store.
Okay. One of them has a the one that you get in the war bond has a shield with it that you can project up. I haven't gotten it yet. And then it's like a Spartan spear, you would say. And plus it seems like the overall theme for this, because one of the new armor sets looks like a Spartan style armor set, and plus you get the Spartan kick emote, which I thought was cool.
That is pretty cool.
But
Yeah,
and then along with the vehicle finally, but unfortunately we have not unlocked. You can't unlock the stratagem for the vehicle, but we got a chance to actually find the vehicle out and about as we were finding the Illuminates, and let me tell you, that thing's a pain in the ass to drive. Do not like it. I do not like it. I thought it was going to be easy and convenient. It was not. There's a gear shifter on it. You got to figure out. You can't just reverse. You have to change gears. You can put it in 4-wheel drive. You can put it in one low and all that other shit. And I about killed ourselves driving it. It is very not easy to maneuver.
Yeah, they say in the reveal, keep following the major orders issued by Super Earth High Command, and you will get the keys to your very own FRV, a brand new top-of-the-line manual transmission, reconnaissance and combat vehicle. The whole squad can ride together, and your passengers can even lean out the windows to lay down suppressed fire as you shift gears and speed to your next destination. The one thing that I also realized is that those that are in the turret don't have a seatbelt, so if you slam in a wall, you're gonna go flying out of that freaking vehicle.
I think I killed Sarah twice and killed you once.
Which, I mean, like, to Helldivers fashion, like, I love that they did this.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, we're gonna give you a vehicle to drive around, but we're gonna make it very cumbersome and annoying as fuck to do. Like, you have to shift gears. You can fly out of the vehicle. You got to be careful. It's like every time when they brought out the freaking mechs, we're like, yeah, mechs are gonna be unstoppable. And it's like you run out of bullets in like no time, and you can get blown up really easily. And it's like these sons of bitches,
Oh,
but yeah, I also want this wireless controller.
dude, I was
see
about
that
to say
thing?
the same
Oh my
fucking
god,
thing, man!
It looks
what,
amazing.
Is it out?
I think so.
Where can you get it?
Oh wait, December 20th.
Ooh,
launch on February 6th.
God
oh,
damn.
that's for like the launch day of the game, probably.
$84 for a controller?
I don't give a shit, man. I'm gonna pay for that. It's for freedom, bro. My special edition right there. But yeah, no, it's cool with this new update. The urban environments are really nice. The Urban Legends Warbond is really cool with the some new skins and stuff. You can even get a new skin for your vehicle, which you can't even get yet in your stratagem, but that's okay. But I do want to try. Sarah said she tried the flamethrower sentry.
She didn't like it.
I want to try it though. I think it'd be cool against the zombie horde.
Zombie hordes. I think it'll be better with the Terminids.
Terminids, yeah.
And plus, I want that new. So now you get unlock a Hell Pod with a sentry on top of it, a little gun. So I want to get that.
Wait, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No,
they showed it in the trailer.
I missed that. Wait, Hell Pod. So like when you drop in, you got
not your Hell Pod. Your supply pod has a little sentry on top of it, and it'll shoot.
Oh, yeah. Will that be like guaranteed? Like if you like add that, like it's always available when you drop your supply?
I think it's part of like the booster portion of it.
Oh,
I could be wrong though. You gotta look it up.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute.
Resupply. It's the resupply with Century.
Helldivers
too.
Actually search for Helldivers.
It's probably on that video.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it? Little
shit.
gun.
Yeah, that's cool. But then it blows up a second.
They also have this like tower. I don't know if a lot of you guys remember the towers in with the automatons that will fuck up your
the
jammers. Yeah, the jammers will fuck it up. Well, now the Illuminate has a jammer, but it doesn't jam your stratagems. It actually fucks up the input system. So the input system scrambles them, so it'll be totally different. Still can use them, but you better be fast because it'll constantly change the input.
Which I kind of love, though.
Yeah, I like it too.
I actually prefer that over the automaton one. I hate not being able to do it at all, but I love that it's just like confusing to switch it up. So if you have it like muscle memory, like you can't use muscle memory anymore. You just gotta know what you're doing. But I mean, it's impressive. Like this update, you know, like drastically changed the way we play. I think, which is so interesting because it like forced me to actually try out new weapon. Which I still want them to bring out like a shooting range on the ship. Yeah, so we can like test out our weapons and
or
stuff.
Or if you can go to like Super Earth and like play around,
just like have a playground where you can like, because I want to test the different stratagems. I want to just like in, you know, Marvel Rivals, like one of the features they had is like you can go to this field that has like a series of meters laid out on the ground, and you can test how far of a reach your ability is. So that's how I was able to see when I'm playing Groot. I have like a 25 meter range with my little thingy that I throw out. So that helped me understand what my like maximum did. Because even I think it was, who was it? Magneto also has a range that he can shoot, and then eventually he can't go any further. So I was like, that was really nice to be able to kind of understand like what my limits are with my character. Yeah. And I wish in this I had that ability, at least with the guns, to try out the different weapons without dropping in a 40-minute match and realizing it sucks, you know?
Do you think we will get another faction later on down the road? Because I know the old Helldivers, it was just these three.
Right.
Do you think there will be another faction?
I don't know. I mean, I think, depends how long the game lasts. I could see them definitely bringing out a fourth surprise faction. I mean, right now it's only set up with like 3 quadrants, but I could easily see them throwing a fourth one up in there at the bottom of the map or something.
Think that since the Illuminates are like changes up the gameplay drastically, that they're going to do the same thing with the Terminids and automatons?
Oh yeah, I could. You mean like bringing new stuff that just like
changes it up completely?
I could see that. And we've already seen them add like the big old bile titans, and then the ones that like, you know, shoot the freaking, you know, the ground.
Oh, the tentacle stuff. They're doing. Yeah, I guess
they've done
right.
a lot of different stuff there, and like they brought the little flying ships to the automatons and the jetpacks, the jet brigade, which is freaking crazy. And now we have a jet brigade and the Illuminate. It's like they're always adding new things to make it harder than ever for us to survive. But I could see. I'm curious to see what the bigger, badder. I mean, I can imagine us seeing these big, huge, hulking like tripods. Like I think of like Half-Life 2. They have the big, huge tripod things that would kill you. But even the one in here now is like brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Like one hit and you're dead.
Yep.
It's crazy. But I love that there's like the same kind of like, you know, every single faction has its way of like, you have the bug nests for the Terminids, you have the buildings you have to blow up for the automatons, and then here it's like the Illuminate ships.
Yeah, the UFOs.
They're just like hanging down there, you know?
UAPs,
like,
I should say.
Yeah, I like that there's that variation of that, but they're all unique in their own, you know, way. And then the towers and stuff like that, like they're all similar, but there's enough variety there that makes it interesting. What was your favorite gun against the Illuminate?
So
your primary.
My primary gun, I was using what I used for the Terminids, which was that fire shotgun. thing.
Yeah.
But I switched over to the gun that you guys recommended.
The SMG.
Yeah, the SMG. SMG is working phenomenal. I'm loving it. And then for my,
I just wish the clip lasted a little bit longer. That was the only thing.
Yeah,
but it's
same.
got nine clips. But
yeah. But and then my secondary is the senator. Fucking that works phenomenal.
What's that?
That's the little revolver pistol.
Oh yeah.
And then for like one of my stratagem weapons, I use the auto cannon because it'll take down the shield. I can potentially take down a walker with it.
Yeah, it takes a lot of shots,
then,
but you can't take a walker down.
Yeah, and then when those hordes that come in, if they're piled up perfectly nice, I can shoot an auto cannon there. And
Take out a couple of them.
Take out a couple of them.
Oh, really?
Slow down the progression of them trying to horde towards me. At least break them up a little bit so I can run. So
that's interesting.
And then of course 380 laser. Fucking
doing that 380, man.
I love that fucking 380, dude.
The 380 is an orbital, isn't it, or is it an eagle?
It's an orbital.
So you have 2 orbitals. So you don't have any eagles that you bring out.
No,
there.
I never use eagles.
Man, I love having the eagle because it you can use it so much.
Yeah,
because like you can do the eagle. And then you can also then call it for a rearm and then get more. Because like I love the Eagle Airstrike because I can do 3 of them and there's a 10-second delay between each one.
Oh, that's nice.
So I can do like, because I've upgraded it to get that. So it's like I can do Eagle Airstrike and then 10 seconds later another one and then another one.
Oh,
and
wow.
then I call in for a rearm and then it renews it for another 3.
Huh.
So I can use that thing a lot during a game. And that's what I can use to take out all the towers and shit.
Well, the main reason why I use the 380 is because I can use it. It's crazy. I can use it in one spot and then run to the next one. And by the time I'm to the next one, it'll be fully recharged. It takes like 3 minutes.
Oh, really?
And usually I'm running around letting you guys do most of the work, but I go to the bigger areas where there's like 3 different menu, like
yeah, a lot of shit.
A lot of shit there, and I'm like, all right, throwing it. So, and plus it helps like distract the enemy and like disperse them a little bit with all those explosions, and then I can run in, accomplish what needs to get accomplished, and then get the fuck out.
Yeah.
So
I need to try the 380 more often. I don't like that it's random, but
if you upgrade it, it'll make the explosion like range a little bit smaller, more focused in.
Oh,
and that's where I have it at now. I have it where it's focused in a little bit. It's still a little crazy, but it's more centered on where I threw it at instead of just.
Yeah, because I like the laser because you can throw the laser down where there's a big crowd, and then but the laser you can only do like what 2 or 3 in a match.
You can only do 3,
which kind of sucks. Is then you
it'd be way OP. That's why
I don't care. I want OP.
That's why you only use the laser for like most definitely necessity.
Big massive.
I save the laser as much as I can.
Yeah. Well, and most of us usually have a laser anyway, so it kind of gives us like 9 lasers.
And
which
plus,
is nice.
what I've noticed with this particular faction, I don't use stratagems that much.
Yeah.
Because like at the end of the match, I still had like 2 lasers left over.
Well, so what I have noticed is I'm using
used
that Gatling a lot.
Yeah, the Gatling.
The Gatling is great against these guys.
Helps. Yeah. But like I haven't been using it as much as I usually would with automatons and the Terminids. And I don't know why. I was trying to figure that out last night when we were playing.
Yeah, you're right. The sentry on the resupply is a booster and the Warbond.
Oh, it's a booster. Then I probably won't. I don't know. I don't know, because usually the only time we call down a resupply is for when we're in a good area to call it, you know? I don't know if that'll be useful to use.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see what other planets come to play with the Illuminates, you know, as they expand it further and give us more than just the one planet to participate in.
Yeah.
And see how that varies up. Like if it's it's probably gonna get back to being like kind of repetitive, but I love the big swaths of urban environments that they've thrown in here. It's really cool.
That's the thing. Is it going to get repetitive since like each faction brings in something different to the table?
I mean, I get bored of it sometimes.
Like if you get bored with a major order, you're fighting Illuminates, you're just kind of like, fuck it, let's go fight robots. Let's go fight.
True. Yeah.
Like it changes up the gameplay style completely, especially with Illuminates. Like, fuck, dude. I think the major order is still fighting Illuminate. Which that kind of concerns me because I feel like the Terminids and the automatons are going to take.
Well, they're already
advantage
so
of this.
freaking close to Super Earth. The automatons are. I'm like, ooh, god, I don't like that. Oh, this is crazy. I'm all documented. Look at that.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now we got Operation. Ancient Vengeance. Defend Calypso from one attack. The Democracy space station was taken offline following multiple catastrophic system failures, potentially sabotage. Oh, that's scary already. We just got that thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Illuminated forces are holding multiple locations on Calypso. That's crazy. And we were in the middle of what were we in the middle of? Operation Bughammer.
Yeah, we're in the middle of Terminids stuff.
Yeah. And then we failed the previous order. Shit's been going down. Operation Crop Dust failed. Oh man, dude. What is going on? Yeah, that's pretty cool though. There's a lot of story building. I want to go back and like read some of this stuff and kind of track, because it's if you read all the details and stuff, they do a lot to like build the storytelling and stuff like that in this, and I find that really cool. And yeah, so next year is gonna be wild. There's gonna be a lot, but I would be I don't know if we're gonna see a fourth faction, but I won't be surprised. What could a fourth faction look like? You know, like we have Terminator, we have Star Troopers, Spaceship Troopers, whatever it's called, Starship Troopers,
Starship Troopers. I
Yeah.
think.
And then we got Illuminate, which are like alien.
I think they're hinting around at something, especially with the DSS going offline. I think there's a group of Helldivers that we're going to have to fight eventually.
Whoa, a freaking like rogue Helldiver
Rogue
group,
Helldivers.
dude, that'd be crazy.
If they mention
That
that,
would be
it was
really
like
interesting,
sabotage.
actually. Yeah. What? That would be sick.
Another super Earth somewhere around, and now we have to go invade them.
Whoa, that'd be trippy.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really trippy, actually.
The map expands out.
Yeah.
Fucking, there's another super Earth over here.
Oh man, that'd be interesting. But yeah, Helldivers, man, it is crazy. We are, 10 months into it, and it's still keeping us
Still
going.
strong,
And
dude.
it's funny because I've been listening to a lot of different podcasts talking about it, and some people like dropped off and stuff, and some people kept going. The one that's kept going the most, this guy Gary Whitta, who's one of the writers of Rogue One, he's obsessed with this game. Like he's got like thousands of hours, and he's got like 2 kids. He's like a dad and stuff now, and he's like, nah, this is all I play. This is my shit.
Well, like I tell you guys, every time we're playing, I'm like, I really love this game.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing, I have zero complaints about it. It's just, except for us getting like disconnected
issues
last night,
sometimes,
network issues, but that's very rare instances.
But honestly, it's like once I've done like a whole like, set of 3 missions, like I feel good and I'm content. And I'm like, like I don't like jumping into another one. Like I don't like doing 6 missions kind of, because I get a little burnt out of just like all the chaos and stuff like that. But it's nice that you can do like 2 40-minute missions and then a 12-minute or whatever. And then like I feel good and I feel like I've accomplished something. I've contributed to the war. Yeah, it's awesome.
I can play this all fucking day and all night.
Yeah.
I can just fucking
I bet you
keep going,
could.
dude.
Yeah.
Like, shit.
It's great. I mean, it's like I keep seeing videos too of people talking about how it's like just playing this game looks like a cinematic.
Yep.
And it's just like every moment, the visuals that they were able to accomplish with this thing is just unreal. Like firefight. I mean, I remember whenever we were split up last night, I dropped like a napalm strike on one of the bases while y'all were over there fighting a bunch of shit at the monolith. And I was looking over the monolith, and there was like all this stuff raining down on there. And I look behind me, I'm like, there's freaking fire raining down over behind me. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? It's
war.
It's wild. Yeah.
Oh, I know one thing they can do.
But
Is make the map bigger when you drop and drop 2 sets of teams in there.
that would be huge.
That would be
actually.
fucking huge.
If we could like somehow like, and then there's like 2 radio channels, so you can like switch to like all comms or like solo comms or whatever.
comms, yeah.
To be like, hey,
There's 2 different extraction points too.
Squad B or whatever.
Fucking 8 people in there dropping fucking hell.
That would be sick.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because you could see all the freaking ships
All the
dropping
shit
shit over
dropping
the distance
everywhere.
and stuff. That would be awesome, actually. That'd be really, really fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they might actually. I mean, to your point about the I don't know how they do it this way, but I was like to the rebels, the rebellion, the the sabotaged Helldivers, like if that became like a PvP thing.
Well, they said they
But
weren't going to do PvP,
I don't think you could
though.
do that because then it would be like there's so many people riled around like this one common cause. Like if you made that, it would probably be
Yeah, it will
it
destroy
would hurt
it.
the community. Yeah, but I do like the idea of multiple squads dropping into one planet.
Just one
That'd be
big
awesome.
ass map, just running around, helping each other out.
I'd also love them to do what they do with Starship Troopers Extermination and let us have like a squad, like 16 people defending those bases, you know, like because the base defense ones are so fun, but I just wish there was a little bit more for those.
More to it.
Yeah. But having like multiple
I don't
squads,
know.
that'd
I
be
really
cool.
feel like Starship Troopers should have done something like this.
Yeah.
Because to me, Starship Troopers got very repetitive with their game.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Well, it was just buggy, like in a bad way. you
oh
know?
yeah, that too.
It was like this one, like they had bugs, but they like fixed them really quickly and responded to it. But yeah, Starship Troopers just didn't have the same vibe.
Yeah,
you know?
no.
They had the same vibe. But I also like to your point about like multiple people dropping in. It'd be cool if it was kind of like when you're playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and you know we drop in and we like attack a base, and like the three of us will like divide out and like figure out different entry points to come in.
So bigger
If
base.
the game is a big ass base that we're attacking, but the game would automatically assign squads different. Like let's say there's 16 objectives to accomplish within a base. They split those 16 objectives 4 each to different squads, and they have their own little like section of the overall
I see what
objectives to
you're saying.
accomplish.
Yeah.
So you have to work together to all. So if everybody in the game accomplishes all their objectives, you get like a bonus 100% XP or whatever. But if you don't complete it all, but then what could happen is if like your team completes the objectives, it's like, hey commander, or hey squad Bravo or whatever, squad Echo needs help, and then
You
their
can go over there
objectives
and
open
help
up for
them.
you, and you can have the
Yeah.
two of y'all working together.
I see what you're doing.
You know, to fight that out.
It doesn't
and
even have to
then
be a base. It can be the whole
whole map.
map.
Yeah, but it's like everybody's doing, but they don't see the other objectives. They're just seeing their objectives.
Yeah.
But then there's points where you could like cross over the other squads and like, oh, this squad's getting overrun. You hear them on comm, so it's like, let's go help them real quick, clear out some bad guys on our way to our next objective, and do like a
Make bigger enemies too. Almost like a raid.
Yo,
Fucking a giant
yeah.
fucking boss battle. Fucking
Oh my god, there's a lot that can be done. You hear?
Oh.
Are you listening, Arrowhead? Listen to this shit. Some good
getting
ideas right here. Damn, dude.
I like it.
Can't wait. Cool. Well, in 2 months, we may have a 12 months of Helldivers conversation.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're gonna do something cool for their anniversary. You know, like
I would hope so.
got to be something going down. But for now, back to the fight.
Yeah.
Fight for Illuminates. They're
Streaming
here.
on Tuesday.
Streaming on Tuesday, twitch.tv/theinnergamercast. Come check us out. Taking down these freaking voteless, you know what I mean?
Voteless. So fucking stupid. I like how it always goes back to like democracy and all that other shit.
Oh, shit.
The
Good
voteless.
stuff. All right. Manage democracy for freedom.